Post-convention polling continues to be very good to Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton and not quite so good to Republican nominee Donald Trump. I told you earlier this week that 7 of the 8 post-convention polls had Hillary Clinton leading Donald Trump. We now have, on top of that, a new poll from Fox News, of all places, that has Hillary Clinton 10 points ahead of Donald Trump, 49-39. The big question with any individual poll is, what was the methodology? And here are some of the highlights of these, the methodology of the Fox News poll done yesterday. It was a random sample of just over 1,000 registered voters. The sampling error is considered to be plus or minus 3 percentage points. This was a combination of landline and cell phone telephone numbers, which were randomly selected for inclusion using a probability proportionate to size method, which means that phone numbers for each state are proportional to the number of voters in each state. And these are results throughout the poll of registered voters unless otherwise noted. So let's now look at the big picture of recent polls with this Fox News poll included. You will recognize some of these other polls from earlier in the week, and you will see at the top of the list the Fox News poll, which has Hillary Clinton 10 points ahead. Of these 7 polls, once again, in this particular sampling, 6 have Hillary Clinton ahead. Earlier this week, she led by an average of, I believe it was 4.4 percentage points. That has now climbed slightly to an average lead of 5.1. Hillary Clinton's lead also growing in the 4-way race, which includes Libertarian Gary Johnson and Green Party candidate Jill Stein. We won't show you that. What really matters is the state by state. So we have an electoral college sort of quick glance to show you. Electoral-vote.com, which is a website that has been around for a very long time, divides the states into strongly likely and barely Democratic, strongly likely and barely Republican, and then ties. And if you're looking on the map, you will notice that the 2 states that are currently ties, according to electoral-vote.com, are Florida and Ohio. And those 2 states, as you will see, would still not get Donald Trump a victory. So right now, the estimate is based on current state-by-state polling. Hillary Clinton has 273 electoral votes, Donald Trump 218, and 47, the 18 in Ohio and the 29 in Florida, in the tie category. Now, under this scenario, I want to restate this. Hillary Clinton doesn't need Florida nor Ohio. Even if Donald Trump won both, Hillary Clinton would still win. And a few other notes about this map. New Hampshire, which in this particular map is slightly Republican. We have a new poll from New Hampshire, which has Hillary Clinton way up. We also have polling from a few other states, which is looking quite favorable to Hillary Clinton. Now, I tell you this because it's interesting, and it is August now, and we consider that polls now actually start to mean something. This is not, Lewis, to suggest Trump can't win, Hillary's got it in the bag, stay home, don't vote, forget about it. This is merely to tell you where things are right now.
And this change seems to be reflective of the recent mishaps of Trump in his campaign. And if he continues to make a fool of himself and make himself look bad, Hillary may have a decisive victory here.
Well, that is what some people are starting to. It's interesting. I was watching CNN today, and you have some Democratic strategists, and you can tell that they are saying things like, this race is going to tighten going into September, blah, 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 blah. And I don't even really feel like they mean it. I feel like they know they have to say this because bad things happen when you tell voters that it's already done, especially when you tell them your candidate has got it in the bag. We don't need your vote. Go play golf or play laser tag or go do whatever it is you want to do on election day instead of actually going to vote. I think that there probably are some Democratic strategists, and next I'll tell you about Republicans too, who are starting to be increasingly thinking that this is not going to be a very tight race, but that is not something that should encourage anybody not to vote. That, to me, that's the key takeaway here.
Yeah, let's still get everyone out there, especially not just for the presidential candidates. I mean,
Down
down
ballot.
ballot. Come on, that's huge.
Let me say a quick word about today's sponsor, Blue Apron. I've now cooked Blue Apron meals twice, and I absolutely love it. Basically, the way it works is you get the fresh ingredients for 3 meals sent to you. It's all delivered in a cold pack. It is all fresh. It is all segmented in portions so that you don't have waste, and it is sourced closer to where you live than the ingredients you might buy in a local grocery store. And as you know, Lewis, I'm a big fan of cooking different items, but it's very easy for me when I have to, figure out what to buy at the grocery store. I'm busy. I just go back to the classic 6 or 7 recipes that I rotate. And Blue Apron is awesome because they do not repeat any recipes for an entire year. They send you the ingredients and you cook stuff you would probably never think to cook. I made a pizza, for example. I made a pasta dish that I'd never even heard of, never mind would ever consider making. So it is really, really cool way to cook fresh, not waste food, and really mix up what it is that you are eating. And viewers of the show can get 3 free meals if you go to blueapron.com/Pakman, and you get free shipping as well. Some of the meals available in August, summer vegetable and quinoa bowl. Lewis is a huge fan of quinoa. With fairy tale eggplants, shishito peppers, and corn. Also, chicken tinga tacos with summer squash and tomato salsa. Get 3 meals free with free shipping at blueapron.com/Pakman. It's the best.